Welcome back to Zero to Fightstick, the series that shows you how to build your own fight or arcade stick from the ground up. Okay, now in one of my episodes I talked about installing the link into a Paradise Magenta. It's sort of like installing into a regular JLF, SanWa, whatever. It has a few differences because you've got to remove this bottom part, which is a little different, and if you're intimidated by circuit boards and such, don't be. Just remember it's those 4 screws and you're good from there. Alright, so Paradise has a mod called the Siren. Oops, I'm getting ahead of myself. That what it does is there's a mode button on the bottom here that toggles your mode. And as you can imagine, trying to open up your fight stick and, let's say you play Rue and you've got a setting for that in your Magenta, but you want to change to Guile. And he's a charge, you've got a totally different mode set up, but how are you going to get to that button? Well, there's 2 ways. One, you can wire a button and an LED from this CN4 connector, and it shows the pinouts, ground, switch, LED, and plus 5 volts. Or you can install the Siren. Now, I haven't seen any videos on this, so it's not too hard. Luckily, what you're going to need is the Siren board, some screws that they include, and these nice little washers. So what you can do, like I said, I've kind of cheated and started already, but we just want to use Phillips. I believe a number 2 will do it. Unscrew these screws on top, and you can see, yes, I still have the link installed. I'm definitely keeping that. Install this board. Remember, when you're handling circuit boards like this, try to handle them by the edges or use a grounding strap. Or if you have a grounding surface, that's even better. Then we're going to set these aside. Just insert your washers into here. And then, whoops, we'll go ahead and lock it down. Come on. I'm not going to tighten it quite yet. Come on. There we go. Whoops. Try not to let your screwdriver just dance all over the head of the PCB here. It's not a good time. I think I need a smaller bit for these guys. So, let's go ahead and change. Obviously, you want to install this before you plug, connect your joystick, so we're doing it here. Alright, that's probably the hard part. Now, it's going to come with a few cables. So there's this guy that I received. Your colors may vary. I obviously haven't wrapped them yet and made them pretty. And this 4-pin connector. So what you'll have is on the underside here, there's a 4-pin JST-PH and a 3-pin. Now plug in this cable here. Oops. Make sure you're flipping it over so the locking tab is in the center. And just push that in. You may want to connect it before you even screw it in to make your life a little bit easier, but either way works. Just be careful how much pressure you apply. Once you're connected there should be a slight click. You just connect to that CN4 connector. Boop, I'll pretend that's connected. And now your Siren board is ready to go. There is this extra connector though. And that lets you connect, let's say the magnet you need, you didn't even forgot to buy it, or it's just not working for you, and you want to connect an external mode button like we're doing. That's what this orange and white cable is for. So just plug it in here, and then there's 2 leads that will connect to a standard SanWa or gamer finger button as we're using. Just connect that up, and now you have an external mode button for when you don't have that magnet, or you just can't make this work for whatever reason. Okay, that's pretty much how to install a Siren on your Paradise Magenta arcade stick. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this helped you out, and happy gaming.